We were doing an episode of Am I the A-hole? I know it doesn't have anything to do with books, but that's okay. I'm fearless, by the way. Okay, we're gonna start with Am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend I don't want his sister anywhere near our dog? The names have been changed. Me, 25 female, boyfriend Tyler, 27 male, his younger sister Jessica, 24 female, and older sister Rebecca, 30 female. Tyler's sisters have always been hot and cold with me, but that's another story. Recently, they invited me to a family barbecue and encouraged me to bring my 10-week-old puppy. My childhood dogs passed when I was in high school, and as an avid dog lover, my whole family knew it was only a matter of time before I got one of my own. Tyler agreed to the dog, knowing how much it meant to me, and he's grown to love her too. He also works away often, so she's my main companion when he's gone. At the barbecue, Jessica started running around to get the puppy to chase her. It seemed fine at first, but the puppy got overstimulated and started nipping. I called her, but she didn't come. I looked over and saw Jessica holding the puppy by the throat and nose. That's no way to treat a dog. What the fuck is Jessica doing? I don't know if I can swear in this. Well, I'll just do it and see if I can post this. Hopefully I can. Um, yes, I heard her whimper. Yeah, I don't think that's weird. That's pretty logical. Why? Why? Why the frick would you do that? I don't understand. As I walked over, Jessica, still holding my puppy by the throat, pointed her hand like a gun at my puppy and said, "Next time it will be a real gun." If this story is real, then Jessica should be in jail. Like, what? What does she think she's doing? I don't understand. When I tried to take her, Jessica picked her up and pretended to throw her toward the grill and added, "Or I'll throw you on the grill to burn you." B words, I don't know if I can say it. Um, Tyler didn't see this. He was at the grill with his brother. I took the puppy inside to calm her down. She was still scared and whining. Poor dog. When I told Tyler what happened, he just said, "It is what it is." Dude, what? Why? It it isn't what it is. She should stop. Why isn't he defending her? I'm sorry. I don't like this. This is the same guy who told me not to teach the puppy play dead with a pretend gun motion because it was inappropriate. Yet he had no issue with his sister's behavior. His sibling said I was disrespectful for removing the dog. No, it wasn't disrespectful. It was a logical response. Like, I wouldn't be keeping my dog there. Rebecca and Jessica told Tyler I'm too overprotective and overdramatic, but keep in mind this was a 10-week-old puppy. I told Tyler I don't want Jessica near her for the foreseeable future. He told me that was not going to happen and that it's also his dog. He did stick up for me in the moment to them, but I know they don't care what he says. They treat him just as poorly as me. Cut the whole family off. Bye bye, family. They're not even nice to you. Like, go no contact, please. But joking or not, if this were a real child, it would be unacceptable behavior. My dog is a child at this point, as Tyler and I do not have kids yet. It doesn't even have to be a real child. It's like unacceptable behavior overall. Okay, we have extra info. I don't care if Jessica thought she was joking. The puppy was clearly distressed. Also, the way she held the puppy, that wasn't. No, no, no. And that's what matters to me. We try to bring her to as many places as possible to socialize her, and I do not want her to be stressed in the future having to be around his family. I have a way for you to not get the dog stressed around his family. Cut the family off. Then the dog will never be stressed. I mean, am I the a-hole? No. I'm surprised you're even asking this question because you're absolutely not the a-hole, obviously. Because, like, Jessica shouldn't treat the dog like this. Like, she's making literal death threats. Like, if this was a human being, she would be in jail. You could sue her. I don't know if you can sue her for saying this to a dog, but you know, if it was like to a human being, you could probably sue her for threats. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna look at the comments. Not the ale. What the hell? I wouldn't want anything to do with his family or your so-called boyfriend. Why are you with him? Exactly what I thought. Like, also, the boyfriend was like, the one moment he was defending her, at least that's what she said, but like, the rest of the time she wasn't, and I don't know. I don't understand her. Jessica is a deeply disturbed individual. Yes. Wow, I would get this useless guy out of my life. He's a weak hypocrite who doesn't have you as his priority. If anyone touched any of my dogs like that, they would be on the barbecue head first. Totally inappropriate and cruel behavior of his family, and he's justifying it. Nope, he has to go. He is not your person. Protect your wee baby. If not, this will not end well. I Yeah, I agree. Like, this boyfriend is useless because he doesn't agree with you, and like he's just okay with the sister treating the dog like that, or what? Like, he doesn't stand by your side. So I would just cut the entire family off, including your boyfriend. Okay. Okay, the next one is pretty short, but okay. It's am I the a-hole for taking my sister's money? So far you sound like the a-hole, but we don't know the story. I'm s- I, a 60-year-old female, have a 12-year-old sister. Earlier in the year, oh, I hate there's no punctuation. I hate it. Okay. Earlier in the year, I broke my phone, so I've been operated of my MacBook. I logged into my Cash app on my sister's phone because you can't do everything on this website as you can on the app. Well, Cash App has a feature to borrow money like a loan, and my mother asked me sometime before Father's Day if she could borrow $45 from Cash App, and I told her she could. Okay, why does your mother need to borrow money from you? She should be the responsible one. I don't understand why she should make a loan from you, but okay, I guess. That's weird. It doesn't have anything really to do with the story, I think, but like I think it's really weird. On Father's Day, we got into it and didn't talk for weeks, and Cash App started to want their money back. And as time went on, they started taking it from me. Oh, like they are they like your sister and your mom or also your dad? Since they were starting to take money from me, I asked mom, I asked my mom, okay, it's if she could pay it back. She said my sister borrowed again, and when I checked, she actually did. Even though my mom paid her debt, Even though my mom paid her debt, my 12-year-old sister with no job or source of income borrowed more money, but this time Cash App is taking 10% of everything I add to my Cash App. This is written so poorly. Oh my god. Okay. I keep telling my sister to pay them back, and she told me she's not gonna pay them back until after my auntie's birthday, which is in a week. So now instead of waiting, I'm going to get her phone when she has money, and I'm going to put it on my Cash App to pay her debt because the same way they they're taking my money, hers can be took as well. Would I be wrong for this? I don't I don't 100% understand the story. A lot of because the sentences don't aren't right, or pretty much of them are wrong. But if I understand it right, she stole money from you. Or no, she loaned money from your mother, which your mother loaned from you. I think you should wait until the date she said, okay, I'm gonna pay it back then. Because she has like a week, and if she doesn't pay it then you could do that. I can understand that. Okay. Wait, so is your sister in debt to your mom through your card information? No, my mom took a loan through my card and paid it back. Then, right after my little sister did the same, but she has no way to pay it back since she's 12 years old, and now she's telling me that she's not paying it back till after my aunt's birthday. Um, okay. Yeah, I think you should wait till after your aunt's birthday, and then if you don't get the money back, then you can take it from her. But before that, I don't think you could. I don't think you should. Okay, the next one. Am I the a-hole for not going to my brother's wedding after my mother insulted me for protecting my best friend? I, 24 female, trans, have a best friend, 19 female, trans, that I care a lot about. We have been planning to go to my brother, 40 male, brother's wedding recently. My best friend is my plus one. When it came to the wedding planning and me, my mother when it came to wedding planning and me, oh, when it came to wedding planning and me, my mother, 58 female, was a disaster to work with. She made me pick a dress and then tried to get me to change it over the next few months. If it wasn't obvious, she's pretty controlling. Fun fact about my a lot of them are transphobic, especially my brother and his now wife. Oh, that really sucks. Yeah, that really sucks because you're not even like welcome in your own family. It's your brother. Come on. It's he grew up. Well, he didn't grow up with you. He's like a lot older. He's like 16 years older, but like still, he's your family. He should respect your choices. Okay. Um, I wanted my best friend there as my best friend and moral support. I get it. My mother doesn't want to trust anyone I'm ever friends with, including my own fiance. Couldn't go to the wedding because she couldn't afford to Visit me. That's okay. And tries to plant doubts in my mind about me trusting them too. She kept asking very personal questions about my best friend, like where exactly she lives. She wanted to know the exact town since my friend is out of state, how we met, everything. It's a tactic she uses a lot to try and get as much info as she can to later use against me and them. Okay, but like I understand if she wants to know certain things, because she wants to protect you. I don't know if that's the reason here, but I could understand if she just wanted to, well, wanted to protect you, and if that was the reason why she did that, I could understand. I was intentionally vague because I'm not gonna break my best friend's trust. My best friend also hates my mother because she's actually heard some of the verbal abuse I suffer from my mother. Oh, I hate your mother. Obviously, no. Why? Why? I, okay, your mother doesn't want to protect you, I guess. I She kept trying to spin it as if I was supposed to tell her my best friend's life story. Well, I don't know her, so how can I know that she's trustworthy? She's a stranger to me, and you should care more about your mother's safety. I told her that for once in this lifetime, she could try to trust my judgment and not make everything about her. That I'm not going to give away the details of my best friend's private life without permission. Yeah, but like the fact that she makes it about her. She's not like, okay, I want to know things about her because I want to make sure that she's safe for you. No, she's like, she's a stranger to me and you should care more about your mother's safety. Like, I think, I think, no, no. You're the mother. You're the mom. You should care about your kid's safety. And I get that you don't share the details of your best friend's private life. I mean, your best friend hates your mom. You don't need to share. No, no, it's not needed. If you don't want to, no. When she heard that, she flipped. I'm making everything about me? Yes. That's literally what you're doing. Come on. You're bringing someone we don't know to your brother's wedding. Okay? Isn't that like part of the point of a plus one? Like, if you bring a plus one to the wedding, chances are they don't know everyone there. But like, that's okay. It's a plus one. It's, yeah, it, they chose to give the option of bringing a plus one, so they should accept it. No, they can not accept it. They should accept it. You're making everything about you and being a selfish B word. I snapped at that point. Yeah, I would too. I told her that if that's how she felt, I wasn't gonna go to the wedding and I'd stay home with my best friend far away from her. Okay, I get that you don't want to see your mom, but you're also punishing your brother, and I get that your brother's transphobic. And his wife is too, but he's yeah, I don't know, he's still family, and like I didn't hear anything that he did, like except being transphobic. Like if he doesn't do anything with it, it's kinda more okay. Like I think we should accept each other the way you are, but like I don't know, no, I don't know. Ooh, that's hard. Okay. Maybe I should finish reading first. She tried to push further, asking if I was really gonna choose a girl over my brother's wedding. I told her yes, that I'm done with her pushing me around and abusing me, that she's been trying to control everything about me and this wedding. I told my mother that my best friend is one of the most important people in my life, and I'm not going to let her ruin yet another of my one of my friendship by putting doubts in my head. Her response? You were just looking for any reason not to go to the wedding. I'm done with your gaslighting and manipulation. You think you're a hero and try to make everyone else a villain, but you're just your own worst enemy. I think she's trying to gaslight you and manipulate you. I think she's I think she's talking in front of a mirror. Yeah, that's what I think. She's talking to herself. Okay. After that message, I refused to say anything and blocked her. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Over the next couple weeks leading to the wedding, my brother kept asking if I was going to come to the wedding, and I said no. I didn't say why until a week before when I told him I'm not going because I'm not going to let my mom control everything to do with me at the wedding. I'm sorry. So am I the a-hole for not going because of my mother? Okay, we should read the edit, but like your it sounds like your brother did want you to come because like he asked multiple times if you came, so he does care about you. Even though that he's transphobic, he does care about you. So I feel like that. I don't know if that's for sure. I don't know that for sure, of course, but I feel like he still cares about you. So I feel like you shouldn't punish him. I'm sorry. So far, I think you're the a-hole, but I'm gonna read the edit and then I'm gonna make my point. Then I'm gonna make my decision. Edit to add. Okay. I was already unsure about going to my brother's wedding because, as I stated before, he's very transphobic, along with his now wife. He told my dad behind my back before my birthday that he would never accept who I am and that I would never be a woman to him, then lied to my face when I confronted him about it. I've also had a lot of other problems with him in the past, so I was already leaning towards not going. Leaning towards not going. My mother was just the final nail in the coffin. She wanted to control what I wore, how I looked, and she was also my right there. I just got to the point. I just got to the point where I didn't want to deal with her. Ooh. Okay, but like, what birthday was it? Like, was it your last birthday? Because Elsie could have changed, you know? But I get that you don't want to be there. Yeah. But also, why are you. I get that it's like your best friend, but if they're already transphobic, why would you bring another trans woman there? Because I don't think that's fun for your best friend. Like, not to the wife and the brother. Like, I don't care about them. Like, to be honest, I would love, I would love it if there were more trans people at the wedding. I'm sorry, I would think that was so funny. But like, also, like, how, does your best friend knows they're transphobic? I hope if she knows and she's okay with it, then it's like, yeah, okay, you could bring her to the wedding. I get that if she's okay with it, but like, also, if you didn't tell her, I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't have brought her. Like, or no, you could have brought her, but you should have told her first. So I really hope you told her. Yeah, yeah, I really hope you told her. But if I'm reading this, to edit, you're not the a-hole. I wouldn't come either. Cut the entire family off and like go live with your girlfriend if you're ready for that. Yeah, yeah. No, you're not the a-hole. Are there any enough comments? No, there are not enough comments to tell me anything. So okay, we're gonna do one more, I think. Yeah, one more, and then we're gonna end the video. Okay, I decided to do two more, and then we're gonna end the video. Am I the a-hole for snitching on a friend? My daughter has a friend who's more like family. Her mother dated my child's father. Okay, yeah. We have remained close after the breakup 4 years ago. Their breakup? Wait, I'm not sure who you're still close with, like the child's father or her mother. I think the mother. The mom has been spiraling, hanging out with questionable people and putting herself before her daughter, who's a young teenager. In past events, I have taken the child over the weekend while her mom goes out and parties. I am fine with her staying with me, but seeing the child cry when her mom doesn't show up is heartbreaking. Yeah, their mom should show up. It has been okay for a while until recently. Oh, a few weeks ago, they showed up to a dinner I was with my daughter and friends. Mom had been on the boat all day drinking. They show up, and the mom leaves shortly after to go to a dive bar to meet her newest guy friend. They show back up to dinner, and mom says, "Who's taking one for the team and taking the girls for a sleepover tonight?" I don't want my child or even her kid in that environment. So I say I will take them. In the midst of us getting ready to leave, her mom just disappears for like 10 minutes. A friend that was with me said she overheard the new guy say he had drugs. I assume it's not. Oh, I was really slow with this. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I get it. In his truck and assume that is what she's doing. When she showed back up to say goodbye, her daughter started freaking out. I didn't realize it at the time, but the child had a flight the next morning that she had to leave by 7:30 a.m. The airport is 2.5 hours away. The moms tell her to stop being disrespectful, that she would be up in the morning to pick her up. Let me guess. She's not there. I I don't think she's there. No. Okay, she had to. y- Poor kid. It's like a young teenager, like 13, 14. Young teenager. I think that's. Yeah, I think that's 13, 14. Is it? I'm not sure. While leaving, the child starts crying. has to still pack her bags, run some errands, and it was her first flight by herself. She expressed that her mom always puts herself first. She made the day on the boat about her and made the whole night, when she was nervous about her flight the next day, about her. We spoke about her expressing her feelings to her mom. She said that she would just get mad at her and not listen to her. Ooh, yeah. I suggested several different ways, but she would end up saying she will be mad at me every time. I asked her if she wants me to speak with her dad. And with a very teary reply, she said yes. I'm glad you're there for this girl. I'm really glad because at least she has someone, you're like a second mother to her, I feel like, and she really appreciates it. It's really good for her. Like, yeah, yeah, that's really nice for her. She at least has someone. I ended up taking her to her mom's house to walk and feed the dog. The dog had been in a cage all day. Go home, get the girls to sleep, wake up the next day at 6:30 a.m. to make sure she was set. Decided to go back to her house so they could just leave from there. Child was excited and ready for the day. When we arrived at to the mom's house at 7, the mom was not there. Told you. The child immediately starts crying again. Mom finally calls at 8 a.m. and shows up by 8:30. They made it to the flight and the child had a great time. That that's great. That they had a great time, and I'm glad the mom finally did show up, even though it's like an hour late. No, yeah, an hour late. Yeah. Um, I didn't speak with the father. Oh, I did speak. Sorry, I did speak. I told him all events and how the child was feeling. We both agreed that something needed to change. We weren't out to get the mom. We just wanted her better for her child. Her child needs her mother. Yeah, she does. And like the way her mother is treating her, like also that the kid says that she will get mad if she says something. I mean, I can relate. Yeah, for a young kid, that's awful. I get that like the parents get mad. No, I don't get it, but like I get it, but I don't get it. Yeah, I don't have a good explanation for this. No, no. So, the child's father called mom's mother. What the convo entailed, I'm not sure. A week later, she starts blowing up my phone, asking what the F is going on. I did not respond. I feel like I did my part, and the rest is up to the immediate family to handle. Now, my kid is upset I got involved. But does your kid know that, like, your, that her best friend, like, kind of asked for, yeah, she kind of, like, she, the mother asked for permission to call the dad. So I don't think she's in the wrong. No. And the mom is causing major problems for the dad. I feel bad for the dad. The dad just wants her daughter to have a good life. And like this person, this mother of her child, also like not the mother of the child, but like the mother of the daughter. The OP, yeah. Okay. Am I the a-hole for saying something? Side note, the mom isn't someone who takes any accountability. If we if I were to have a conversation with her, she would just shut me out completely and twist it to someone else's fault. I feel like I've dealt with this kind of people. Yeah, it's you're not the a-hole, obviously not, because the kid asked for it. The kid came home crying a lot. Like, no, you're not the a-hole. No, no, you're not the a-hole. You're you did great. Yeah, you did what you had to do, and I think now you should not get involved anymore, but your people are involving you. So like you don't really have a choice right now. But I don't think you're the a-hole. Let's take a look at the comments. Call CPS. What is CPS? Is that like a home thing? Let's look it up. CPS meaning English is not my first language. Maybe you heard it already because of my voice. But yeah, Child Protective Services. Yeah, I don't. Is it far enough for that? I don't know if it's like if that goes too far. Ooh, does it? I don't know. I honestly have no idea if that is too far. Absolutely not the a-hole. You did what any decent adult would do. You put the child's emotional and physical safety first when her own parent wasn't showing up for her. Yeah, but the thing is, I want to about this company called CPS. She didn't get abused, but like, how was it really? Yeah, I think here, honestly, it sounds like the dad needs to step up and take custody. I agree. Yeah, I agree, but I don't think you should call CPS. I think that's a bit too much. But what do I know? To be honest, like, it's not like my life was much better in the beginning. It wasn't better. Okay, which one did I select? Fuck. Okay, so the site isn't working anymore, so I guess this was like the video. See you next time, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, tell me if you have an idea for next video, and if you like this video.